In this video I want to talk about servant clearing. At Soul is quite straightforward, it's just 4x, 5x, side step 4x, 5x, side step 4x, 5x, and you just keep doing that till they fall over, wake them up, and repeat. When dealing with multiple enemies, the best thing to do is generally side swings into an empowered one, and you just keep doing that until everyone more or less falls over. And then when there's just one guy, you swap to the 4x, 5x sidestep stuff. So just keep doing this. You pretty much kill everything eventually. This stops them from hitting you back as much as well. It's better to do 6x more than 4y, sorry. 6y over 4y because it hits more. As you can see, if I just do that one, it hits less, but still does the job. It depends how many targets are between your left and right is what you want to do. And yeah, that's how you clear units with Soul. With Sin, it's just 4x, 5x, and you just loop it until they're really low. And then once they're really low, you finish it with a big driver. When there's multiple units, it's more or less the same thing, because when you do this, it tends to line them up. When you start to get overwhelmed, maybe throw out your orbs. And get abused by the very loud sound effect that comes with that. Try not to overdo it because it costs a lot of tension. Get abused. There you go. Moving on to the next one. With Izuna, you just want to do 2 5x's into 8y, jump 8x, wake them up, and repeat. Doing anything else is rather tension heavy, so just stick to that. When you're faced with multiple units, 2y is your best friend. You just spam that over and over. And then, yeah. If you have one facing you, just stick to the one person combo. Do 5x's back into 2y if they start grouping again. Do it slightly faster if you're mod and cancel, but generally you don't need to. And then you just go back to this. Paradigm's not really good at handling units on their own. It takes a long time. Something like that. Wake them up. And then just do a normal string combo to kill them. You can drop apples as well, constantly. That's probably just as fast. Whatever your preference is, really. Against multiple targets, you want to put the oil debuff on them. You can do that with jumping 5y, and then just put a bomb, and you do a buttload of damage. You can apply it by doing the 5x string as well. And that's how you generally want to deal with lots of units. You kind of kite back, apply the buff, rinse and repeat. Wow, he's so good at killing loads. And that's it, they're all dead. When facing one unit, it's just basically 6x. Don't get sidestepped like that. Swordsman will do this a lot. Wake them up. And that's how you kill them real quick with Valentine. Against multiple units, it's the same thing. Except you just mod and cancel. And you just keep spamming. And then just kite a little bit. And rinse and repeat. this basically pays for itself if you start killing them. Be throwing a rocket launcher just for good measure sometimes, just to give you a bit more space since it's quicker. Maybe when they're low. But you get the gist. With Kai you have two options, it's 4x, 8x, sidestep, and literally just repeat. When they fall over, just wake them up and start again. You can do it with 6x as well, it'll give you more evasion, so if you're surrounded you can do something like that. And you can generally dodge being hit in the back. Against multiple targets you're in for a rough time because Kai's not very good at dealing with it. You can probably stun Dipper, kite, charge stun edge, sort of rinse and repeat. And hope the camera doesn't betray you. I mean, you can also do your overdrive, but that only hits up to 6 targets and then that's it. So if you're tension conscious, just stun Dipper, charge stun edge, kite, rinse and repeat. And see how that 6x just dodged that candy? Helps you from getting stabbed in the back. With Raven against a single target. It's a little bit tricky because you have to time it a little bit. So it's just 8x, do your 5x stuff, sidestep, repeat until they fall down. As they hit the floor, roundhouse kick to wake them up. Time them as they wake up, rinse and repeat. Against multiple targets, your best friend is Felsen Whimper because it stops all these targets from attacking. And you more or less just do the single target thing, except rather doing the full needles, you just sidestep, needle, sidestep, needle, sidestep, needle. And then you can do this, but it's very inconsistent with what you hit. Sometimes you'll hit a load, sometimes you'll hit like 2, sometimes you'll even miss. So the idea is you just keep up your skill and just rinse and repeat this and try not to get murdered. You can roundhouse kick, that does AoE, but only up to like 3 targets if I recall. That's generally the gist of what you want to do. I hope that helps.